I come, I fap again. Great username and great bunch of questions. Happy that you could ask. So I'll answer the first two and then the last two in a different video. So the first question was, how do I overcome the mental barriers associated with eating unhealthy food? So when it comes to eating unhealthy food, you know, my philosophy around that is because I've had a binge eating problem in the past before, right? I'd be so strict around what I ate, what I put in my mouth. If it wasn't in a Tupperware container that I brought with me, if it wasn't sweet potatoes, if it had salt on it, if it wasn't chicken breast or topping, I wouldn't eat it, right? And that's nuts. That's non-sustainable. That's not, I forced myself to do it, and I did it for years. And it just created such negative relationships with food. And that's what caused me to binge eat. Now, I'm not sure if it's the same scenario for you, but what helped me get through that was this concept. It was, would I rather be perfect 50% of the time, or would I rather hit my nutrition goals 90% of the time and do that 100% of the time, right? So if what I mean by that is, institute unhealthy foods into your diet, into your weekly diet. There's no problem making, once a day or 3 times a week, whatever makes sense for you in whatever stage you are on fat loss, gain, whatever it is, to say, I am going to have some chips. I do feel like some ice cream. I am going to go to dinner with my girlfriend or my buddies, or I am going to go have some beers. But if you understand and plan it accordingly and set the appropriate expectations, that's really going to help with the mental side of things. And you're going to feel actually good about it because it's almost like you're accomplishing those goals. So my main tip and trick would be loosen up a little bit and say to yourself, I am okay not being perfect, because if you set that expectation of eating clean all the time, I guarantee you will fail, and that creates such a negative emotion. So that's the first question. Your last question, or actually your second question, was around weight loss. Should I do cardio? Should I do high intensity interval training? Should I do weights and then cardio? My answer to that is diet. All right. So, for example, in the last month and a half, I've lost about 10 pounds because I'm getting ready to go away for almost 2 months, next Wednesday, actually. And I want to just lean up a little bit for the beach, nothing crazy. And my workout routine didn't change at all. I didn't add any additional cardio. I did not do anything in relation to high intensity interval training. Now, I've used those tools in the past, but those are really tools when you kind of hit a plateau of weight loss and you really want to get through it. Like, I know a lot of people, especially on the competitive side, that will try and literally go as long as possible using food before they have to institute cardio to keep losing weight. So to answer that question, if your calories are at the right amount, you shouldn't have to do those things unless you've lost some weight already and you've hit a plateau and your body needs some type of jolt to really enter the new stage of fat loss. So I would encourage you to reevaluate your macros. And in the next answer to your question, which will come in a new video, I have some very specific advice about your macronutrient numbers, because looking at them, they look a little funky. But I'll help you in a few. Thanks.